Hello there, beautiful people out there. It's me again. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please make sure that you are subscribed so that way you are notified whenever I post a video up. Or if you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe down below and also follow me on my social media platforms. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about my minimalist journey. I'm going to give you all an update about that. I made a video last year talking about me going on a minimalist journey, and when I say it has been a journey, that's what it is. Strictly a journey, because it's had its ups and downs, but I can say that I am making progress, and I just want to discuss about what I've been doing, what I have gotten accomplished, and how it has changed my life for the better and all that good stuff. Alright, so without any further ado, let's get it. So as I stated, I created a video talking about some of the things that I wanted to change, why I wanted to go on this minimalist journey, and everything else. And like I said, it's had its ups and downs because there are a few things that I said that I wanted to change, but nothing really changed because I didn't change it. I was holding on to a few things, like a few clothing items, a few things from college, like I found my first cell phone that I bought when I was in college. Just a few things that really, I don't know why I was keeping them, honestly. Like old jewelry, clothes with tags on them, shoes that I haven't worn in like a year or two. I wore them once and they were just sitting there collecting dust. So I was just holding on to those things because I felt like in my mind, I was like, okay, I have it for a reason, so I don't want to give it away. And I'm like, that's not the mentality to have, because somebody can benefit from it. Somebody needs it more than I do. And if I'm not paying it no mind now, why should I still keep it? So every month as we were cleaning our home, we would give away clothes, shoes. We've taken bags after bags after bags to the thrift store. But some things I just feel like I should just give away because somebody needs it more than I do. Or like the thrift store that I go to, a lot of the things that I actually bought from the thrift store, but I just never wore it. So I'm just like, okay, well, I can't get a refund, so I might as well give it back, and so on and so forth. And also I did open my Poshmark store. I'll leave the link down below. So I am selling a few items on there, so if you want to purchase anything on there, you're more than welcome to go. I don't have all the popular name, some people on there, they're selling like Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all of that. Me, no, I sell what I haven't worn in a while and what I think is cute to other people. Some things are from Rainbow, some things are from, boutiques or whatever. So if you're interested in buying those things, you're more than welcome to click the link down below and check them out. So that's a start as far as giving away some of the clothes, shoes, and things that I don't want. I guess I've just been praying for God to just kind of remove a lot of negativity out of my life, because I'm such a positive person, but when the negative spirits or negative people come around me, it kind of dampers my mood and it kind of causes me to be negative myself. Sometimes I want to share some things that I've been going through or what I've gone through, but I don't want to come off depressed or negative. And it's not that I am, it's just I'm human. I go through things like everybody else, but I kind of just hold it to myself and just pray about it, just cast my cares and anxiety to the Lord, because He hears me, He cares for me, and He knows what I'm going through. Stay away from drama, stay away from gossip and everything. Honestly and truthfully, it's not that I don't care, it's just that it's not benefiting me. It's not putting gas in my tank, it's not putting food in my fridge, it's not buying my baby clothes. So I try not to indulge myself in a lot of drama and gossip, because it's really toxic and it's really draining. At the end of the day, we're all humans, we all go through stuff, and me talking or me judging somebody else's situation when my situation is not perfect, it's just it's just toxic. I just try to stay away from drama, watching drama, toxic people, gossip and all that, and negative people. Just they're leeches that suck the positive out of you because of their negative situation, and I just try to stay away from that. And I love people, don't get me wrong, I love people and I care for everybody, but sometimes I'm very particular about my circle, and I'm very particular about my space, and that's one thing that I just need to get cleared up. I've just been praying for my mind to be decluttered more, because sometimes, like when I'm by myself or I'm working on something, my mind is racing and going 100 miles per hour, just thinking about everything, what I got to do, who's doing this, whatever the case is. And it does get kind of overwhelming at times, to the point where my mind is so decluttered that I can't hear what's going on in my spirit. I want to be spiritually led. Like, I want to hear what I'm supposed to do, like what's the next step to do, instead of me thinking, oh, okay, well, I got to do this, or I'm supposed to do that, or I'm supposed to be here in my life. No, I don't want to be flesh led. I want to be spiritually led, and have a decluttered mind, or thinking that you're supposed to be here at this point in your life or there at this point in your life. It causes you to feel overwhelmed, and it does cause declutter in your mind. And I don't want that anymore, because I don't want to be somewhere that I'm not supposed to be, or I don't want to do something that I'm not supposed to do. So I just try to make sure that my discernment is on point, and also just to make sure that, you know, I can hear the spirit, I can hear the connection that God is trying to, you know, place upon my spirit, so that way I can be led by him and not led by what I see or how I feel. I've been working on being more positive. I mean, like I said, I'm a very, very, very positive person. Sometimes it scares me to know how positive I am or how nice I am, and that's always been my flaw. Like, one of my flaws is that I care too much. I care too much about people. I care too much about things that I probably shouldn't even care about. Like, I care too much about the well-being of others, because I know how it is to not have that support. I know how it is to not have somebody to talk to about whatever. I know how it is to just be alone. I always cared more about people than I cared for myself, and that took a toll on me, because it's, you know, it caused me to focus more on everybody else and not on myself. But that has changed, because I gotta focus on me first. But I have to focus on me to make sure I'm taken care of, making sure my mental being is good, making sure my heart is pure, and everything else. So I just try to be as positive as possible, because I know how it is to allow negativity to dampen your mood and to cause you to be somebody that you're not. And also, you know, when negativity does come your way, I just try to be strong and just not be moved by the negativity that comes my way. Like, sometimes in the comments, you know, like in certain videos, people say mean things, you know, whatever the case is, they say mean things, but I try not to be moved by those things. I know who I am, I know myself, and I love myself, and nothing's going to change about that. But I try not to fight evil with evil. So I'm not going to sit here and cuss you out because you cussed me out, or I'm not going to call you a name because you call me a name. I'm not going to fight evil with evil, because for one, that doesn't solve anything, and two, I'm not at that place anymore. I don't cuss out people because I feel the need to, or I'm not going to put you on blast because you put me on blast. I'm not at that place anymore, and I don't want to go back to that place, because you're fighting evil with evil. You have to fight evil with good. So I'm going to wish you well. Just because you don't agree with something that I say or something that I do, I'm not going to chop your head off or whatever. It is what it is. I respect your opinion, but I know who I am. So I've been doing this self-care journey as well for a while, you know, just to kind of declutter some of the things that have just been cluttering my space, and I can say that it has gotten so much better. So these are some of the things that I have been doing to really take care of myself. So one thing that I've been doing is saging. So if you guys don't know, I have some sage. This is my sage right here, and I was introduced to it by this young lady, because we were talking about meditation and self-care, and she said that you need to consider saging, and I was like, huh, what's that? So pretty much this is a sage bush. It's tied around. So what I do with the sage is I smudge. So pretty much smudging is pretty much getting rid of negative spirits in your home or your body, all around you, and you use a sage bush to do that. So I'll leave the link down below on how to smudge, and there's a smudging prayer where you kind of pray that these negative spirits get away from you, devil get off me, or whatever the case is. So I do this twice a week just to make sure that I'm at peace, make sure my home is at peace, and I can say that it really helps. I posted it on Snapchat one time, and somebody was like, is that weed? I was like, no ma'am. Even though it does look like it, but I promise you it's not. You can't even smoke this. But pretty much you just light it up and you just take the smoke and you just roll around, mush it on, put it around you just to kill those negative spirits. So you should do some research on it if you are interested in that kind of self-meditation. Another thing I've been doing is drinking more green tea, because green tea contains a lot of healthy benefits, like helping you lose weight, helping you to feel more energized in the morning. And I love drinking green tea. It's funny because I've been drinking green tea without sugar, which is not the best tasting tea, but it's been helping, and I love drinking it first thing in the morning or after I come from the gym. So I love green tea, and I was drinking the Yogi Blueberry Slim green tea, which is amazing. I need to go back and get some, but I had bought a big pack of green tea from Walmart because it was cheaper than buying like 5 boxes of the green tea, the blueberry green tea. So I really like that. The gym membership, you guys. So I've been going there for the past month and a half, 2 months, and we've been going almost every day. Like, if we don't go, it's because we have something to do or something came up, but we have been going to the gym almost every day, and I've been taking advantage of the Zumba. They have yoga, but I haven't taken advantage of that just yet because it's usually, I think it's the same time as my Zumba class. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get that because I really want to get more in tune with my body, because I used to be flexible because I used to do ballet point for years, and then I was also a cheerleader, and also just meditating. Like I said, I sage, and I just, I say prayer. I pray a lot because I can't function without praying. I know everybody has their different beliefs and all that, but I cannot function without prayer. Like, prayer, I have to pray in the morning, just thank God for waking me up to see another day, because tomorrow's not promised, and to see tomorrow is a blessing in itself. And also, just like I said, I don't want to express my express what I have going on to people, because some people just don't care, or they're glad you have these problems, or they don't understand what you've been through. So I just cast all my cares and anxiety to him, because obviously he cares. Just meditating on his word, meditating on positive affirmations. When you've experienced so much negativity, all you want to do is see some type of light. You want to see positivity. So I try to speak positive. I try to speak things into existence. I try to put things out in the universe so that way it can adjust and, happen on God's timing and all that. So meditating on positive affirmations, meditating on God's word, and just trying to meditate on positive vibes. So what I want to talk about is some books that I've been reading to help me throughout this minimalist journey. When I say minimalist, it doesn't mean just like kind of removing this thing, that thing, or having like an empty room. It also means, minimalizing your mind and your heart, so that way it's not decluttered with a whole bunch of BS and all that. One thing I have been doing is journaling. This is my year journal by Miley Till. She gives you some tips and advice on how you can make this year your year. The year is pretty much over. It's almost to an end. So I just write down my goals. I write down my feelings. I write down things that I want to accomplish. Because like I say, it's all about speaking things into existence, writing a vision, making it plain. If your goals are aligned in the plan that he has for you, then it will come to pass, as long as you make it known to the atmosphere. And I just write my weekend devotions. I write down things that I need to work on, because I'm not perfect. So I try to write things that I know I need to work on. I used to be very, very, very hard on myself. When I made mistakes, I will beat myself up for it, and I still I don't do it as much anymore, but sometimes I can have my moments where I'm like, dang, I know I should have done that, or whatever, or no, I should have said that, blase, but I don't want to keep beating myself up about it. So I just write down my mistakes, and I just figure out ways to work on it, so that way I don't beat myself about it, or I just don't do it again. I highly recommend just writing your feelings out and just expressing it in a journal of your choice. So some other books I've been reading is This Too Shall Pass. I went to a Christian play earlier this year. It's called This Too Shall Pass, Keeping Faith During Tough Times. We all go through troubles. We all have issues. We all go through some type of tribulations in life. But one thing I'm learning is just to keep the faith no matter what happens. When it happens, life is still going to go on. So you got to make sure that you keep your eyes on the prize. Hey, Mona B. Keep your eyes on the prize, and keep your eyes focused on what you need to do despite what comes your way, because in the day. You can have a pity party all day, or you can get up and keep moving despite how you feel or what you got going through. And this book has really helped me to understand that. And also Jesus Calling every day. Jesus Calling every day. There's a devotion, so just read it just to get some type of affirmation or confirmation from God, and it really helps. So I love this book. I Declare by Joel Osteen. I love this book because it's 31 promises to speak over your life. Like I said, you got to speak things into existence, or speak life over your situations, or speak life over yourself in order to see those positive results in your life. So every day I read one of these. I read them over and over. I mean, 31 days, that's a month, but if you read them over and over, you start to understand the power of speaking life into your life and into your situation. I just started reading The Purpose Room by Heather Lindsay. One thing I have been struggling with, and I think that's where my anxiety or part of my depression comes from, is just not knowing what to do in my life, where to go in my life. So this kind of book kind of helps me to just understand that we all have a purpose, despite what you've been through, despite your past, no matter what you've done in your life, that we all have a purpose, and God has a purpose for us. So it just kind of helps me to understand that I am where I am for a reason. God is ready to propel me into the next level. It will be on his timing, and it will be exactly what he wants me to do. So I love this book so far, and I'm thankful to have like a mentor in my head like Heather Lindsay. You Are a Bad ASS: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. And I love this book because it kind of gives you a perspective on how to live life to your fullest potential, from like a girl to girl talk, because you can hear all the sermons and pastors tell you this and that all day every day, but sometimes you need like that girl to girl, that real talk. And I love this book because I feel like I'm getting it from her. It's easy to understand, and she makes a lot of sense. Like you gotta get up, you gotta kick some butt today, or whatever, despite how you feel, despite what you've been through and everything else. So I really love this book, and it's one of those books that I'm glad that I took the initiative to read. I know this video was super long, but I just had to catch up because it's been so long since I've talked about my minimalist journey, because I just wanted to make sure that I was at a place where I could really talk about the things that I have changed, and not just talk about it just to talk about it. I wanted to talk about the things that have changed, the things that I have been putting into place, and just to make sure that my self-care has been going well. And so I know it's been a while, so I just want to update you all, so in case anybody else is on a minimalist journey, or somebody else wants to go through a self-care journey or a minimalist journey, whatever you want to do, just make sure you take care of you. So if those things aren't decluttered, or if they're not at a good place, then you're going to function in dysfunction and negativity. And I'm telling you, like, positivity wins always. Like, it's so easy to be negative and hate one another and to be down in the dumps, but let's challenge ourselves to be positive. Let's challenge ourselves to be greater than we know we are. And that's the place that I'm trying to get to, and this journey has really helped me to get to that. So like I said, I'll leave all the links down below if you're interested in anything that I talked about. And like I said, make sure you're taking care of you. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my vlogging channel, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.